All right, what up, homeboys and homegirls? It's Coach Jakes. We're going to come back and hit you one time with these significant figures rules. If you hear some singing in the background, it's just my kids. They're taking a shower. Don't worry about it. They're trying to get clean and get ready for school tomorrow. All right, so sig figs, right? There are 3 rules we use when helping us to identify or determine the number of sig figs in a number. All right, number 1, first rule we use is that all non-zero numbers are significant. All right, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. If you see any of these digits in a number, then they are all significant. All right, that 9 should probably be N-O-N, but whatever. All right, the second rule. The second 2 rules are actually for zeros. All right, number 2 says if a 0 is between 2 sig figs, then that 0 is also significant. All right, now when I say 2 sig figs, I'm referencing those numbers right there. So if we have like 109, we know the 1 and the 9 are significant. The 0 is in between the 1 and the 9, so that makes the 0 also significant. So that gives us 3 sig figs. All right, and then the third rule is, come back down here. If a 0 is trailing, all right, trailing means it's at the end of the number, and big and, there is a decimal present in the number, then there we go, the trailing 0 or zeros are significant. All right, so example, like we just figure back off this. So let's say we have 109,000. These 3 zeros are what we consider to be trailing zeros. All right, now let's talk about whether they are significant or not. All right, we know the 1 and the 9 are based on rule 1. We know this 0 is in between 2 sig figs, so that's also significant based on rule 2. So then we go look here at these trailing zeros, 1, 2, and 3. They are trailing, but it says, and there is a decimal present. There's no decimal present in this number, so we will only have 3 sig figs in this problem. However, if this number was written instead, 1090.00, right? Same digits, but we got a few different things going on here. Again, the 1 and the 9 are still significant based off of rule 1. The 0 in between the 1 and 9 is significant because it's between 2 sig figs. Now we turn our attention to these trailing zeros right here. All right, so they are trailing, right? Trailing, remember I told you trailing means it's behind all the numbers. It is trailing, but you see how there's a decimal this time? That decimal makes all 3 of these zeros also significant. All right, so trailing zeros in a number with a decimal. So if a 0 is trailing and there's a decimal present in the number, there goes our decimal. All of these are significant, so that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 significant figures. All right, and be sure to follow me here on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, because I'm going to be putting out more videos, longer content, so that if you need more detailed help, you'll be able to get that. All right, peace.